Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm Franz Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up, and today I'm going to show you a fun little flower that Stampin' Up came up with clay. So I'm going to show you excuse me, a few tips on how to use the clay. I got this card here that I added that little rosette, and that's made with the clay. And then I get this one that one of my team, Sheila, made, that little yellow rosette. So I'm going to show to you a few tips. Many people ask me, it stick to the mold, or I'm going to show you how I work it out. You get the mold for the buttons, and then you get the mold for the rosette. And I did some of the button here too. I got some of the buttons and more rosette over here. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do, I pre-domed some in advance, but first thing you want to do is take just a little bit of the clay, and you see it's very kneadable, it's easy to work it. We're going to put it in a Ziploc bag. And this one, we're going to color it. So all your flowers going to be this color. Let's say that you want a lot of one color. That would be the easiest thing to do. Just add a few drops of re-inker. And I'm using rich raspberry today. And then just knead this. And I don't know which color it's going to look. How many. If you want it darker, you just, put more re-inker. One thing that I notice when you use the re-inker, it's going to wet your, make your clay a little bit more like sticky, but that's okay. I'm going to show you little tips on that. So I would have to knead this very good here. Oops. Let me move that. So you knead it very good so you get, a decent color. And it would be good if you use plastic gloves, so you won't have your hand, all color. Let's remove this here. So yes, when you use the re-inker, your clay get more sticky. But that's okay. Oh, this came out a very nice color. I'm going to leave this one there just for a little bit so it dry up. It's not dry up, but going to dry a little bit more. Then I'm going to use... Now, the tip that I got, the best tip that I'm going to give you, I think it's if you use your embossing buddy, take this and tap this. That's going to take a lot of the sticky and easy to play with it. So I'm just going to do little tiny ball. And I think a lot of the time we tends to have it too big. Like this tiny one here is going to be good for the medium size. Take this, push it in. And you see I don't have nothing on the outside. Then I'm going to take this and just pop it out completely. Voila. Simple. One thing though, like me, I live in Wyoming. It is super dry here, so that make a difference too. If you still want to stick, just put it in the freezer for just like 5-10 minutes, and that's going to help. Now I'm going to do the little one. So then I just need a tiny ball. Knead that in your hand. And then I'm going to put, see how tiny this ball is? Oops. Now it came right out of my finger. See how easy it was? I'm going to put that there, tap it in, and then just pop it out. Whoops, it's alive. It came right out. Very simple. So that I would have to let that dry before I can color them. Well, I got these one here, and I brought my rich raspberry ink with my dauber. So I would take my dauber, and then I could daub all around it. This is my favorite way to doing it. And yes, you still, and then I would do the side here. you still have the white. You could really, sponge it more, but I like to have the two-tone. Another way that you can do it, it's take your aqua painter, squeeze your ink pad, and then now in here you get your palette there. So you would take this and then you can add it everywhere, and this would give another different tone too. So this is another way that you can do it. I'm going to show you with so then you can go all in the crease, I should say. So then you can have it all color and it give you different tone. So then I would have to let this one dry. And here I can really go inside. So then you would have less white. You can do the marker. You would do the same thing that I did with the brush there. The marker, it's not my favorite one. This is the marker. Okay, now if you want your flower all the same color like this here was with the re-inker, what you would do, I'm going to tap just a little bit. You don't have to tap every time, like a couple times, here and there, it's good. You can do like about, I would say 4. Before that you have to tap your embossing buddy. That's the one that we did with the re-inker, so you get that nice little shade, and that's a bit too big for the little one. Here we go, just a tiny one. Tap it in because you want it kind of flat there, it's easier. And then don't worry about the white there. When it dry, you're going to be able to brush that, so don't worry about that. Then you can see I can do another one there. It's going to be less white. This one, the thing, it's a bit bigger, I think. Then I just going to pop this out. See, they just roll right out. Voila. And I can do the same thing with the big one. I didn't show you a big one. I'm going to tap a little bit of the excess of the powder there. Put this in. Put your thumb in. Make sure it's all around. And tap this up. Voila. This is it, how I do my rosette. Very simple. Different way you can color them, different way you can have all the way through. But look at the one we did, that was both with raspberry. I could have this one darker and have, my clay darker. Like I said, it depends how much clay not clay, but how much re-inker you're going to put in. And here's with a card. And here it's the other one that my friend Sheila did. With she had color it with... she put it directly on the stamp pad, so you could do this too. Roll it through and really tap it in. That's another way you could color that. But my favorite way, I would say, it's with the re-inker or the sponge dauber. Not the re-inker, I'm sorry. The aqua painter or the sponge dauber would be my favorite one. So this is it, my friend. Hope you learned something new. If you need any Stampin' Up product, please visit my website at FrenchieStamps.com. Thank you so much for your support and have a great day.